Isabel Hooper from First Class Accounts Sun Central. Now, you're a small business operator and you're trying to operate under the current lockdown conditions. What are you going to do? Well, the basic rule in business is when you're under stress is to either reduce costs or increase revenue. That can be easier said than done in the current environment that we have. So of course you look at your costs, your cash flow and any possibility of getting new business. And a lot of businesses as we speak are looking at innovative ways to continue to operate their business. But we must be honest with ourselves. It's not easy for businesses large and small under the very conditions that we have with lockdown at the moment. The two biggest fixed costs for a business are the rent and staff costs. It's quite hard to get out of a lease, but you could try approaching your landlord at the moment for some relief on your rent. But unfortunately, it's the staff costs that bear the brunt of it. Fortunately though, the government has recognised this and has provided assistance for most, but not all businesses, for these costs. But the question we hear the most is, well, does that apply to me and can I actually access it? It's a very complicated question, and I suggest you go to the ATO website and search for the particular circumstances that do apply to your business. Because in a few minutes, obviously, we can't cover every single scenario. But what we can do is give you a guide as to what's available out there. One of the most common questions that we're asked is from sole traders. Tradies and so on who feel that they miss out on assistance. But we are pleased to say that there is some provision there for them. One is the sole trader with an ABN and no employees. If the business turnover falls by 30% compared to a typical month last year, you should be eligible for the JobKeeper payment, provided that your BASs are up to date. I have an example. Melissa is a sole trader running as a florist. She does not have employees and she's been operating for a few years. The economic downturn due to coronavirus has adversely affected her business, and she expects that her business turnover will fall by more than 30% compared to a typical month in 2019. Melissa will be able to apply for the job seeker payment and would receive $1,500 per fortnight before tax, paid on a monthly basis. Scenario 2 is a sole trader with employees and business has fallen by 30%. As an example, Heidi has a beekeeping business. She sells honey products and she takes beekeeping courses. Heidi is a sole trader and she has one permanent part-time employee, Megan, who earns $1,000 a fortnight before tax. Heidi is eligible to receive the JobKeeper payment as her business's nominated individual. This will support her to continue her business operations. But what about Megan, the employee? Megan is still working at Heidi's business, including taking care of the bees. Heidi is eligible to make a claim for the JobKeeper payment for Megan for a maximum of 6 months. So in summary, Heidi receives $1,500 per fortnight before tax from the JobKeeper payment, which will subsidise the cost of Megan's salary. Megan will continue to receive her $1,000 per fortnight before tax salary and an additional $500 per fortnight before tax, totaling $1,500 per fortnight before tax. This business may be eligible for additional funds from boosting cash flow for employers, probably to a minimum of $10,000 in the next quarter. So we've only touched on one small aspect of what is available out there, but it's probably raised more questions for you. So I recommend that you go to the website treasury.gov.au/coronavirus/businesses, and that's where this information has come from. Also, please don't hesitate to contact First Class Accounts Sun Central through our website if you have any questions. Thank you very much.